everybody, my name is Dr. Sandman. I hope that all of you are doing great. Today is a special mug Mutterings video because we are confronting our past. This is disgusting. This is my mug of the day. It is the Colossal Titan from Attack on Titan, and as you'll notice, there's currently no drink in it because it's a twofer. It's a 2-for-1 special day, double feature. Not only are we talking about the main subject today, but we are also trying out, that's right, Peepsi. I am a Pepsi connoisseur, as they would call it, right? We're not using the term addict anymore, so I'm a Pepsi connoisseur. And I saw this, I needed to have it. I needed to know, okay? So it's very precious to me. This was so hard to get a hold of. So obviously it's not actually called Peepsi, even though it should be called Peepsi. The fact that it's not called Peepsi is a crime and a shame. It's just Peeps flavored Pepsi. I'm so excited. And if it tastes sufficient, it will fill my mug today. If this explodes everywhere, I'm actually going to cry and slide down the wall and crash my car. It already smells like Peeps. It's like a wine tasting. Here, get a load of that. Do you hear that fizz, that deliciousness? Okay. It smells like a candle. It smells like a Peeps candle. Like it smells like a marshmallow flavored candle. Oh my god, that's delightful. It tastes like marshmallows, which is, I heard somebody review it. They said, yeah, it doesn't taste good. It tastes like marshmallows. I said, yeah, I sure fucking hope it does. Like it's Peeps flavored. Oh my god. We're gonna fill her up. Yeah, it's exactly the same color Pepsi usually is. I was wondering if it was gonna be lighter. It's definitely not a vanilla flavor anything. It's definitely distinctly marshmallow, which I appreciate. Well, that's lovely. Anyway, we are confronting our past in a disgusting way. I don't want to talk about it, but we're going to. So I make a lot of punk jackets. I don't know if that's an accurate descriptor because they're definitely not metal jackets. I think the most appropriate neutral way to address them is like a battle jacket. Worship, 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 worship. This is my favorite. Worship. And this is my boyfriend. Ew, is that J.K. Rowling merch? Is that what that is?
It's not official.
It's not official. By the skin of his teeth. Okay. Thank you for visiting Iro and David. This is cute. All my favorite boys are here. Here's Iro. Banks is off screen. And you're there too, I guess. So, you know, like the battle jackets, like just a vest or a jacket, usually jean or leather, that you would just slam a bunch of patches onto, and most of the time spikes, and sometimes people would paint them. That's what I mean. But even still, I don't think battle jacket is what this is, or what I've been making a lot of recently. I'm not an expert. I'm not saying that I make amazing stuff, but I kind of know what I'm doing now. In the past, I did not. So today we are going to go over my first one that I ever made. Isn't that exciting? Oh, Binks is excited. I made this when I was a teenager. I don't remember exactly how old I was, but I was going through my closet last night to find, I was looking for something else. I don't even remember what it was. And I found this. So I was like, I'm not even going to look at it in depth. I'm going to look at it on video to see all the embarrassing things that I did. I'm looking at it now. It's terrible. It sucks. It's actually so bad. Let's take a little peek at it, and then I'll tell you a little bit about it, and then we'll do like a tour. Ew! So this started off as just a full denim jacket, and then I cut off the sleeves. I like took a seam ripper and took them off that way, and then I tie-dyed it, which didn't work because it's a dark fabric. The parts of the fabric that are lighter, they don't look dyed or green or cool, because I remember I used green. They just look dirty. But it's not dirty, it's just dye on dark fabric. And a lot of these patches are homemade. So what I did was, with the sleeves that I took off, that I ripped the seams off of, I cut up the sleeves and I painted on them with acrylic paint. Not even good acrylic paint, just like the cheap crap that you get from like Walmart or whatever. And then I sewed everything on. Everything is sewed on, hand stitched, but like not well. And some of it even has safety pins on it. I'm missing some of the patches on here. So when I finished this, when I first made this, I wore it a lot. I wore it everywhere. And then I abruptly stopped wearing it because I noticed that I was missing a couple patches and that a lot of them were starting to come off. The ones that were still there were starting to come off. So instead of like reinforcing them or like learning like a good way to attach them, I was just like, I'm not gonna wear it. I don't want to damage it further. So I abruptly stopped wearing this and did not wear it since. So let's take a look at it, shall we? So this is the front. So I'm gonna say right now, there's a lot of stuff on here that I'm gonna be confident that I either don't know what it is anymore or not interested in it anymore. And there are definitely things that I could already notice that I am still down with. So let's see how much I've changed. A lot of my friends say that I'm like a Pokemon because like I like the same things that I liked years ago. I'm just a little bit more elevated about it. Start with this side. We have a homemade patch that's like the spade symbol, and it's the asexual pride flag. Still asexual, obviously. Then I have like a little equality patch that I sewed on. Do you see like these stitches? They're so bad. And then there's like the safety pin. The little Pokemon pin. I might actually take off some of the pins because I like them. Then we have this little pin that my friend Haley gave me of the orange cat from Aristocats. Is he Henri or Toulouse? Oh wait, no. Henri Toulouse is the one that is the person that they named the cat after. Who's the other one? Berlioz? I think this one's Toulouse. It's either Toulouse or Berlioz. I can't remember which one's which. But then I got this this cool like glass crafty one. I got this at like an art fair, I think. Painted Iconic Sisters. A lot of these are probably going to be inside jokes or like things that my friends said all the time. Oh, that's the name of one of my friend groups. That's like one of the group chats that we had. So we called ourselves Iconic Sisters. I don't know. Most of us were not women. I don't know. Then I have my pronouns. That has not changed. On the pocket, I have the anarchist flag above the pacifist flag. Because I identified as an anarcho-pacifist. I still identify as an anarcho-pacifist. Damn, I knew what I was about. Oh, you can't see it very well, but there's like these little black drips that I painted right here. And I have Specimen. That's a band that I still really like. Oh god. Oh god, I'm such a loser. This is my Princess Leia patch that I ordered off the internet, and it's got the David Bowie Aladdin Sane makeup over it. It says Rebel Rebel. Get it? I actually still like that patch. That's actually still cool. Then I painted 24601, which is from Les Mis. It's the prison number that they gave Jean Valjean. I don't want to talk about it. I was obsessed with Les Mis in high school. And we have the 9 Inch Nails homemade patch, of course. Still love 9 Inch Nails. I still love this film. This is a Princess Mononoke patch. It's got San and Moro, or actually that's one of her brothers. It says, we are here to kill the humans and save the forest. I might take off this patch because I still fuck with that. Forgot to mention right next to it, I wrote spicy because I for some reason had an obsession with calling things that I liked spicy. I don't want to talk about it. This was, it's a little Wakanda button that has like the racial justice pride flag on it. That's cool. I have Green Day painted on. Yeah, I couldn't afford to get a lot of patches, so so I just painted whatever I couldn't find or afford to make into. Oh god, sorry, I just saw something so cringe. Sorry, we'll get there. We'll get there. I have dude, I hop on the 2016 Bernie bus. I got that when I went to a Bernie Sanders rally. Another homemade patch. Be nice. Wow. Hard Rock Cafe button. I got this one from a craft store. It's like iridescent. Oh god, and then I made this one. It says Meme Team. That's another group name for a friend group. Our group chat was called the Lean Mean Green Meme Team. I love my friends so much. My friends are like the most important thing to me. So I have 2 different things on my jacket dedicated to my friends. I have 2 different friend group names. Gotta catch 'em all. Another Pokemon patch. How many Pokemon patches do I have here? Because it's more than 2. This is an old color guard patch. I was in color guard in school, and we competed in the state, and then when we got to championships, they gave us all patches. It says Mid-York Color Guard Circuit Championships. Dedication, creativity, imagination, practice. Oh yeah, I still love color guard. Then it says, have hope, it's okay to not be okay, hope for the day. I don't know, that was probably like given out at like some kind of event by like a mental health booth or something, like that was like advocating for mental health care. Another homemade one that's disgusting. It says equality. Wow, very creative. Like, pop off, like, speak your truth, brother. Tell them what you want. Tell them what you're all about. And then I have this Wonder Woman patch. And I have a Ravenclaw patch. I do not support J.K. Rowling. This is before we knew. I put this on the jacket before we knew that she was ass. So yeah. Oh yeah, here you can see is where a patch fell off. Then I have this Attack on Titan Scout Regiment patch. It's still my favorite show. I'm sorry, you already knew what it was. I'm predictable. I had a Team Mystic button, you know, when Pokemon Go came out. Then I have this Rocky Horror Picture Show patch. Still one of my all-time favorite films. A bitch never changes. Oh, I remember I got this. This is Sarah and Jareth from The Labyrinth. Still one of my favorite films. And then I have this little star thing from Hard Rock. I love Hard Rock Cafe. Like, I didn't care about the food because, like, I have food issues, but, like, they got boss pins. What can I say? Oh my god. Another bland but earnest statement. Protect animals. It's homemade. It's got, like, a paw print, and then it's got, like, human, like, feet print. Like, shoe prints. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why that was like the way I wanted to visualize that statement. It's weird. And I have a How Caverns patch, which is this local cavern. And they sell rocks and they take you on tours underground. It's really cool. Oh god, this is actually so disgusting. I have this Godzilla patch. I love Godzilla. He's my favorite monster. Frankenstein's working his way up there, though. I'm reading the original Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and it's like he's competing for Godzilla's place. That's all I'm saying. And then it says break walls. It's literally so bad. I meant it to be like connected to Godzilla, because I was like, it's an environmentalist statement. Nature is like fighting back and like breaking down walls, and Trump wants to put up the wall. Like, it's I don't know. If I could say like anything about like teenage me is like that I was earnest. I believed things wholeheartedly, and I was very open about what I believed. I was not very educated and on like how to actually combat these things, but I knew I was against like all this like harmful shit in the government. I didn't know how to fight back, but I knew that I didn't like it, and I was not down with this. Then we have another homemade patch. It says, but does Nessie believe in me? Does she? I love cryptids. Then I have a patch for The Cure. Love The Cure. I'm actually going to see them this year. It's awesome. Oh my god. I don't even know what that says. I did at one point. I know that I did. Like, even back then, even as a teenager, I was like, don't put, like, language, like, words from a language that you don't speak on things that you have if you don't know what it says. And at one point, I did know what this says, and I could read it. I know that this character is pronounced na. The rest of them, I don't remember. I think, is that ro? No. know. That's almost raw because I remember that this is raw, but it has like the symbol above it, so I don't know how that changes it. I used to know what this, I used to be able to say this, and I used to know what it means. If you are fluent in Japanese, please enlighten me as to what that says. I don't remember what it says. It's probably something dumb, and I'm acknowledging that. And then I have another homemade MCR patch. This was, MCR, still my favorite band. Saw them twice last year, which I didn't think was gonna happen when I made this. So this was how I initially intended to make all the patches on this jacket. I was gonna embroider them all. And then I realized how long that was gonna take. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna paint them. So this is the other side of the front. It starts up here, another homemade patch. It says Wicked Queer Witch. It's a tongue twister. And then I don't know if you can tell, I put glitter on it, and it kind of worked. I don't know. Then I have a Susie and the Banshees patch. I still love Susie and the Banshees. And then I have the transgender pride flag and the androgynous pride flag. I'm still identify as both those things. It wasn't a phase. Against Me. Oh yeah, I love Against Me. I still love them. I unfortunately do know what this says, because I still am fluent in French, and this says "bite me, bitch," and I thought that went hard as a teenager, but as an adult, I'm like, that doesn't go hard at all, because that's not an expression in French. So like, if someone born and raised in France saw this, they'd be like, why? Like, it wouldn't go hard. It's not punk rock at all. I thought it was. Don't talk to me about it. And then I have, this is still so cool, a Mad Max Fury Road patch, and it says, I live, I die, I live again, witness me. I still love that film. That's still a really good film. I actually like that patch. I have a little gay patch with a MLM symbol, I think is the man loving man. I don't know. Gay dude is what that symbol means. And then I have like, I love New York, but it's got a rainbow. Dude, I'm so fucking queer. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I have this little Teen Titans symbol. Oh yeah. Okay. So here's the thing about this is that I painted all these on with acrylic paint, not even good paint. And I did not know that you needed to add something to it and then heat set it, because if you can see, like here's a good example, it's cracking and peeling off. If you mix acrylic paint with equal parts GAC 900 and then you heat set it, either with an iron or by putting it in the dryer, then that won't happen. I didn't know that back then. I thought you just painted it and then went on your way, and that's not how that works. So this next thing that I'm about to show you is very embarrassing. So I had a nickname in high school, and I hated this nickname, and all my friends would call me it, and I would beg them to stop. I hated this nickname so much, and it made me so uncomfortable. Eventually decided, okay, they keep calling me this because they know I don't like it. So if I lean into it and I start like accepting in like the name, then they'll stop calling me that name, because they're gonna like, ah, he doesn't mind it now, it's not funny anymore. Did not work. So people only called me that name more, so I was damned if I did and damned if I didn't. So so this was my attempt of leaning into that nickname that I hated a lot in an effort to get people to stop calling me that, and it did not work. I don't know what my logic was, but that's what I thought would work. So I, in spikes, wrote out, I'm daddy, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, and then I realized after I put them on that you could not see what it says, because the background was a dark fabric and the metal reflected the dark color behind it, so you couldn't read it. So I took this gross electric green paint and outlined the base of all the spikes, which looks terrible. And yeah, they did not stop calling me daddy, and I like, and I wore this places, oh my god, And then I have this button, which I actually really like, and this is like a handmade button that I also got at like a craft fair or an art fair. Does it still fit? I bet it does, because I never grew. Oh, this is bringing back so many memories. Oh my god, no. Check this shit out. I like how I'm just like, I was such a fucking queer back then. Look at all the gay shit on here. And I'm literally wearing a shirt that says Turn the Frogs Gay. Okay. Oh, this brings back memories, guys. This actually goes hard. It doesn't go hard. I need to stop while I'm ahead. Okay. I hope that you enjoyed this video because I didn't. If you did enjoy it, subscribe for more videos and leave a like. Leave a comment. Do you have any like embarrassing things that you made in your yesteryears? I still love this thing. I still love it. I think I love it because it still has a bunch of stuff that I still really love, and I made it, and I worked hard making it. I didn't know what I was doing, so it didn't turn out good, but I worked hard on it. It's got a lot of stuff that I still like on it. I think I'm gonna keep it like as a little old relic from my past. I think it's cute. That, like, if I ever have kids one day, which I hope I won't, but like if I ever have kids one day, I'm gonna show them like, yeah, this is like something I made when I was like learning how to be rebellious and barely learning how to sew, and I do know how to sew now a lot better, and I make a lot better jackets and vests now. So I think this was fun. All my social media is in links in the description below, and I hope that you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you again so much for watching. Bye.